So I'm going to be taking you through the surgery pod, which can either sit in the GP's waiting room or in a private consultation room, depending on the surgery. What it allows a patient to do is take a range of tests from BP and BMI, so the general health checks, to more in-depth clinical questionnaires, such as Audit C and PHQ-9 depression. So the first window that you get is to choose your language. So if we pick English here, so firstly you put in your first name, press enter, then your last name, and then press OK, and then it will ask for your date of birth. And then press enter. Then what it's done is it has found the record on the patient management system. As you can see here, you've got the range of tests that you can have, from BMI and blood pressure and your cardiovascular risk questionnaire across to the clinical questionnaires such as Audit C. But what I'm going to do here is go through the standard checks, which is a range of the tests that you can get below. So the first question that it asks is about your alcohol consumption that you have per week. What I'm going to do is put in quite a high figure because later on it will warn me about the levels, so you can see that. It will then move on to the Audit C questions about levels of consumption. How many alcoholic drinks do you have on a standard day of drinking? It then asks me if I smoke. So if I press yes, it will then ask you how many cigarettes you have in a day. It will then come up with a message encouraging me to give up smoking and book an appointment to discuss it. This message is read-coded into the patient management system for the clinicians to see. The next test that they ask you to do is to measure your blood pressure using the arm in BP unit here. So if you put your arm through, so it's pretty much as far in as is comfortable, and so it's resting on the back panel, then when you're ready, press the green start button at the top. The cuff will then close on your arm and take your BP measurement, which will take up to 30 seconds. Once the BP has finished, the cuff will release, remove your arm, and the results will appear on the screen and will print out on a piece of paper for you to keep. The next thing that it will ask you to do is to take your weight. As you can see, the weight is measured in kilograms, pounds, and stone as well. The next thing it will ask you is to measure your height. This can be either done in centimetres or feet and inches. Just enter the figure, and then when complete, press enter. The next screen that comes up is a description of the BMI, whether it's underweight, ideal, overweight, obese, or very obese. Then ask you a question about whether you suffer from breathlessness, which you just press yes or no to. Now, because we put in a very high figure for alcohol earlier on, what's come up here is a warning about my alcohol consumption and encouragement to go and book an appointment about it. Again, like the smoking, this is something that is read-coded across to the patient management system, so the clinicians are aware that this has been noted. Once you press OK, the word submitting comes on, which means that all the records that you have just now entered have gone across to the patient management system. So then what comes up is an actual usability questionnaire. So firstly, whether you had any problems using the pod, whether you found the instructions clear, and whether you required any help from a member of staff. Once you've finished, the very last screen comes up saying that if you press finish, the test will be complete. So when you do that, it returns to the home screen.